Future millionaire. We got some breaking news. The markets are flash dropping as we predicted the last couple days. In my last update, right before, a few hours ago, if you would have watched it, I talked about how XRP, I felt like it wasn't going to hold 80 cents, and I'm waiting for a Bitcoin double bottom at 41.6K region. Right now, we're very close. We came very close. We came all the way down to 42,484. We're trying to get to that 41,994. But, like we've said, we've got to watch because we've got a couple areas down here. We've got this, I don't know why this line's right there, but this 41, it equals that push down that I did at 39,560. And that's an overshot to another region where we actually touched down before this jump up. And that's the bottom of the left shoulder. So that's always a possibility, or 38,000, but we're going to see. Right now, 41,994 is my target. That's what I'm looking at. XRP is still a bit higher than I would have liked right now at 75 cents. It came all the way down to about 71. But I'm looking for that double bottom touch at 57 cents. And like we said, we've accounted for that overshot of 52 cents at the bottom of the symmetrical triangle. So, and like I said, this uptrend now, finally, can we finally say that we broke through? Because now we're going to use that at the bottom side of it. So now we're trading within this little wedge. And I am comfortable because I think we're coming to 57 cents minimum. So that's where I'm targeting my buy order. No more, no less. I haven't wavered from that a single bit. And for everybody who keeps asking me, when's it going to crash? Well, here's a small part of it. XRP was down better than 10%. Now we're going to see. We're going to see if this is just a retest back up, because this looks like a bearish continuation pattern. If you look at this, I don't even have to sugarcoat it. It looks like a bearish continuation pattern. So when we talk about this, we can delete these yellow lines too, that little consolidation that we were in, because that doesn't need to be there. But what we talked about is if we came back into this channel, this downward channel, we were going to end up coming right back to 41,000. And it can get worse. It can come down to this 39.5 or 38. But this channel allowed us to get back into 49.94. It's just amazing how long it took to get in there. But now what we've done is, are we coming back up here, and are we going to get rejected at the top of the channel now? And if we do, that's at 44K, the top of it. You know, we can come into the 15 so we can see this a little bit better, or the 5 minute. So is this going to get rejected here and then come down? It's possible. So that's what we're watching for. But this is some breaking news. XRP came down below 75 cents. It popped back up right here. So this is something we need to watch. Is this going to be a support area? I suspect this is coming down farther. I suspect we're coming up here to get rejected by this blue line right here, you'll see very easily. That's a very important one. That's the uptrending support line that it should have stayed above according to YouTube. So I put it up like that. It fell through. So now I anticipate we're coming back up to be rejected by this line. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I anticipate. So let me play my intro, a couple more things, and then I'll let you go, because I need you guys to see this info. Okay, guys, so basically the gist of this is XRP's come back up to retest that very critical uptrending support resistance line. Downtrending support resistance is right here at 75 cents. There's two important lines. The one that you really want to watch is that uptrending line right here. See it on both sides. And that's what we were supposed to stay over, because everybody thought we were on this uptrend that wasn't going to break. And I've been trying to tell everybody that this isn't going to hold. We have to come down to the technical targets. It's just the way it is. So I'm anticipating a drop to 57 cents. And it likely could be in a swift and quick motion. Can it go farther than 57? Absolutely. But for me, I'm targeting this area. If it goes past 57 cents, we've now broken into our overwhelming symmetrical triangle that goes all the way back. And that would be a very interesting times. Very interesting. because that would anticipate a 32-cent minimum drop if we ended up going down into those targets. But I still think 57 cents in the weekly, that's the spot where it wants us to come down to. That's where we could have a bullish bounce. So that's what I'm anticipating. That's what I'm playing. Nothing more, nothing less. We haven't come back down to the bottom of the symmetrical triangle in quite some time. And this is the symmetrical that I'm talking about. Right here. See this? Started here. It's all the way back in 17. Hit it again in 20. Right? Bounced off it in 21. Came all the way up. Where's the next spot we hit? I'm anticipating somewhere around here, or the apex area, because I gave us the benefit of the doubt. The apex area would be... Hold on. The apex area would probably be somewhere around here. So that's what I'm anticipating. So when everybody asks me, what do I think XRP is going to do? Bearish on the short term. Right? Because I thought it was coming down to 52 or 57. Then we could get a bounce up here on a hold. Then we come back down to here. Right? And then we start the bounce like this. Until we finally break out. We're going to see, though. We're going to see how long it takes. Because that's obviously in the monthly. And that could take way longer than it's really going to. But it's followed this for years, guys. I have no reason to not think it. There's going to be many opportunities to make a lot of money. And when the court case ends, you know, it's going to be that much sweeter. But right now, what we need to watch for is the market did have a flash drop. Bitcoin's doing this retest like I just showed. So it's the retest of these much bigger symmetrical triangles that we were playing to try to hold. For Bitcoin, it's the channel. We're trying to prove that this channel is going to hold as resistance now. So that's why I said watch this 44,000 area very, very closely. 44,200. Because that's what it needs to get back over to break out of this channel. I told you this is very bearish. We came back down here, and what did we do, guys? We came right back down here. So now I anticipate a retest of about 44,200 on Bitcoin. Get rejected and come on through. I mean, you could get a push to 44,864 to get rejected. But I think we're going to get a fake hook here. Rejected. This is a bearish continuation pattern to the downside. I've seen all I need to see. And I think we're going to 41,994 minimum in a quick and swift fashion. XRP, same thing. I think we're doing the back test of the symmetrical triangle on the uptrend. The uptrend. You could say even the uptrend or the symmetrical triangle that had an uptrending and downtrending resistance. But we're retesting that part right now. And you can see it in the 5-minute. We're coming up to it right here. Trying to retest it. And if we get rejected up in here, then it's going to come back down. And it's going to be inside of our area. Under the 75. And then we can do our damage back down to 57 minimum. Hope this update helps. I like to come to you when the market's crashing because not a lot of people do. The FUD stations don't know how because all they're doing is telling you it's going to the moon. And right now, like I always say, make sure the trusted people are the ones you're watching. My Telegram, we've been lit. We've been talking about this since it's been started. It's just nonstop. We've been talking. A lot of people said, you know, a lot of cool things. I get a lot of nice comments when it's doing this. But like John said, watching Tom's analysis play out is amazing. But we've had so much conversation. I've been in here for hours with these guys talking. And it's just so much fun as the market's collapsing. So if for any other reason I've saved you so much today, no matter what your coin is, that you can afford to join Tom's Army, I would love to see an onslaught of members of Tom's Army so I can talk to you along with the other 108 people on Telegram. That's something you get exclusively when joining Tom's Army. These are the kind of days that I hope to see a spike. I hope to see more people in Tom's Army. And remember, this is the most trusted technical analysis, the most honest, and the most accurate that YouTube's ever seen.